Hello and welcome to another video. And today, as you can see, we're on Motogp 19 once again, and today we're doing something a little bit different. We're doing a 20% AI challenge, and kind of been a little bit inspired by, you know, obviously lots of people have been doing it on the F1 game for a long time. I've not really seen people try it much on the Motogp game, so I was like, put the AI on the lowest difficulty and make a little challenge. So we've got 5 laps here at Sepang. At the minute, I don't know what track I'm going to do though. Yeah, it's just selected on Sepang already. Perhaps I should do Silverstone, since it's going to be the next race. So we'll do Silverstone. And yeah, so basically in this challenge what I'm going to do is I'm going to obviously have AI 20%, and I'm going to see if I can win the race whilst doing a ride-through penalty. Hopefully we can. I don't know if we can. Obviously Silverstone would be a really bad track actually to have a ride-through penalty at, so you know, probably lose quite a bit. Actually no, the F1, the international pit lane is a lot worse. We have the national pit lane, don't we, on here? So actually it's probably not too bad. But yeah, since it's obviously the next race, makes sense to do it here. So yeah, without further ado, I'll get into the race, and hopefully we can achieve the goal of winning the race. So then we are on the grid now, and as you see in the bottom left-hand, well, sort of the bottom left-hand corner, on the soft front and the hard rear, just because it's a 5-lap race, I don't want to run out of tyre or anything. But yeah, like I said, without further ado, let's get the race started.
The riders are...
We're on the grid now, so hopefully we'll get a better start. We should pass a couple into turn 1, you would have thought. Off the line we go. They've not got terrible starts, really. Siren's still in front of us. Are we going to get Siren before we get to turn 1? Not really. Oh, someone's on the grass now. It's Rabat on the outside there. They're all going very slow through turn 1. The exit they've not got a great exit. They went in quite hot, actually, into turn 1 on the brakes. A lot hotter than I thought they would. Around the outside of Marquez, the inside of Marquez now. Rins is going very slow in the mid-corner. Oh, a bit of contact with Rins. We're going to try and run it around the outside of Rins and Rossi. But now at the inside, sat them both up. Dobby's going very slow around the outside of Dovizioso. There we go. Through turn 5, up into the lead of the race. Dobby's only a little bit behind. But yeah, that took me by surprise, really. Sort of how late they broke. I've run really wide to Stowe here. I think Dobby's probably going to cut back underneath me. No, obviously I forgot about the lack of corner speed. He would have done if he carried the corner speed properly, because of how wide I went. I lost a good half second from that. Into Valet, or Vale actually, not Valet. You can see why I had to go for the hard tyre there. The rear is not happy. It's kind of how I ride a lot. Put a lot of strain through the rear tyre through Abbey. This is turn 1 in Formula 1. Farm. Breaking for Village. Into the loop. And then I think it's Aintree, isn't it, after that one? Yeah, it is. I'm remembering the corner names. So we've got a 4-second lead right now, which is not really enough. I mean, we have got 5 laps, so I don't know what lap I'm going to take the ride through on. I'll do it on one of the laps, obviously. Obviously, I can't do it on lap 5, so it has to be either this lap, lap 2, lap 3, or lap 4. So I'll probably take it on lap 4, because I don't want to get caught up and have to overtake them again, because that was just costing me time. Through Woodcote Corner we come now. Up towards the line. 2:04.0, just from the standing start, so it's not really relevant. Although I don't think that's probably a very good lap time. I'm not exactly very good at Silverstone. A lot of the tracks that people tend to like, I'm pretty bad at actually. Kind of just a bit of a trend. I'm pretty bad at Mugello. Loads of people like Mugello. Pretty bad at Silverstone. Loads of people like Silverstone. I think anyway. I never hear too many people moan when Silverstone gets picked. 8.4 seconds now, the lead. 10.4 seconds now, the lead. So we are pulling away a lot more than we were on the first lap. This could be doable. Alright, so 1:59.3 there. So about 5 seconds quicker then. .8 seconds the lead now. 19.9 second lead now. So we really are. Oh, it's pretty close to a crash. As close as you want to get there. 22.5 now. Through Woodcut we come then, towards the line, 57.9, so once again a massive improvement on the lap time. We're going to take the we're going to take the penalty on this lap, I think, so... Well, yeah, we have to, otherwise it's not fair. I'm not sure how you get into the pit lane entrance, to be honest, but I'll have a look. I'll figure it out, I'm sure. 27.1 seconds, that should be plenty to come out in the lead. Here we come then. We're coming towards the pit lane entrance, and here it is on the right hand side. So we're going to go in. Oh yeah, going at full speed. Okay, I don't know what the game's done that for, it's just kind of respawned me, but whatever, I suppose. We had a 31.7 second lead then as we're heading into the pits. The AI is really being strange as we go in here. 2:07 then on that lap. Yeah, the pit lane does not seem all too long here because we're almost at the exit of it already. Although it reckons we're only about halfway through, so that could be a bit interesting. I feel like we're going to have a plenty big lead still as we come out of the pits. I look behind us, can't see anyone coming yet, really. There we go, we've got 25.7 apparently through that previous sector, so there's probably not even that close, to be honest. Right, so I've got control of the bike again now. Out the pits we go, into Maggots. It'll be interesting to see what the gap is. Into this next checkpoint. Obviously I will have gained probably a second of it back or whatever, but... So yeah, Dobby's only 3.5 seconds behind, so actually it was a pretty close one. We almost did come out behind him. So I think, really, I've picked the right track and the right number of laps. We are obviously still in the lead. It's pretty, home sailing for us. If that's even a... I think I've combined home free and clear sailing to make a new phrase there. Home sailing for us. Yeah. I do really spout some nonsense on these videos, don't I, really? Into village, we've gone very wide with it. I'm trying to get the tyres up to temperature again because they actually got really cold in the pits. If you didn't look, Mir and Quattararo near the bottom. I guess they must have collided because they're like battling them in 19th and 20th, so they probably went down together or something. Through Aintree. Go into Brooklands now. I've gone really wide to Brooklands, but I've kept on the track, so that's all that matters really. Tyre wear's kicking in a little bit here. Into Luffield. Run it round through Luffield. Coming out the last corner then. Well, coming through Brooklands, not Brooklands, Woodcut even. Up towards the line now. It's going to be a win in the 20% AI challenge with the ride to penalty.
Their victory lap and return to Parc Fermé. Let's take a look at the final ranking of today's race.
So they're basically around 10 seconds a lap slower. If you look, Dobby was second. Obviously his fastest lap is about 10 seconds slower than mine. So scroll through the order, see any interesting people. The only really thing of interest is probably the fact that Mir and Quattararo are so far down the order. Siren's pretty high up the order for him, really. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed that one. I know it was probably not too much action because we were just in the lead the whole time, but it was interesting trying to build out the gap, definitely for me anyway. I made a couple of little mistakes as well. But that includes how slow 20% AI are. They are 10 seconds on the pace. So I could see maybe 20% AI, 20% is the lowest for some reason. It goes from 20% to 120, which to me makes no sense. It should just go from 0 to 100 then. The music seems to be like getting stuck as well in the background, which is really weird. I don't know why that's happening, to be honest. Now there's two tracks playing at the same time, I'm pretty sure. Okay, no, now it's just one again. That was weird. I don't know if you could hear that. I don't know if that's been recorded, but through my audio I could hear the music just sort of getting stuck and then repeating itself, and it was weird. But anyway, enough about that. Yeah, so I could see maybe 20%, maybe for a child, like a young child, might be okay-ish, but they're like far too slow. Obviously it's not a critique to say, oh, your easiest AI are too easy. Like, no, that's not really a critique, but I'm just saying, like, I don't think like really anyone except a small child would lose to these guys. But you know, I guess it's kind of the idea. What else? I was going to say something else, but I don't remember what it was. So I think we'll end it there then. So like I said, obviously there wasn't too much action in that one, but it was a bit of an interesting challenge. Something I'd like to try. If you want to see me try at other tracks, maybe with longer pit lanes and things like that, maybe I could up it a little bit as well, make it a little bit closer. Although it was quite close. It was only 3.5 seconds really in it after I came out the pits. So I probably only up it to like 25 or something. Oh yes, that's what I was going to say. In conclusion then, really, yeah, they haven't made the easy AI properly. They pretty much brake at the same point as the 120 AI, but then they just don't accelerate through the corner. Now, to me, right, even a young child's going to know you have to accelerate through the corner. It's going to be the braking where they're losing the lap time, because they're struggling to brake without losing the front or whatever. So these AI are just going to come steaming past them in the braking zones and then brake check them in the middle of the corner.